now that your content's added, it's important to understand how it's going to be viewed by the kids. And you, as the administrator of the course and the teacher, have the option to give it to them in a certain way, whether it's opening it in a new tab in Chrome, it's going to embed right in Schoology, it's going to display in line. So it's very important you have the ability to choose that. So what I mean by that is, let's say I have this right here is a page. So I'm going to edit as if I was creating it brand new, so rather than starting from fresh. So at the very bottom where it says options, and I'm going to hover over this little, so I'll zoom in so you can see it. It looks like a little sheet of paper, and right now it's displaying on a new page. So what that means is when I click on it, it's going to open up inside of Schoology, and you can see it's going to give you a sample of a slideshow. But what I want to point out is when I go back to this same spot, and you can see it just listed right here. When I go back to those edit settings, and on a page, you have the option of, when I hover over it and click, it's called display inline. So you can see now when I save my changes, I don't have to, a student doesn't have to click on it. They would be able to see a slideshow right from that home page, and they'd be able to see it right there, which is really nice. The other option is, if I go down here, right here, I have a link. So right now, if I click on this link, it's going to open up in a new tab. It's just a Google Doc. I added it as a shareable link so anybody could open it that's within the class. The nice thing about this is when I go to edit this, just as if I was, adding a link on my own, this will all be filled in. That piece of paper is still there, but the inline version is only there for pages. So now when I click on it, it says display in a new window or display in Schoology. So right now I have it, so like I just showed you, it's displaying in a new window, which means when I click on it, it's going to open up in a new tab for students. The one above it I already have set so that it's going to give you the other option, which was display in Schoology. So if I click on it, you can see I'm still on my same tab. And this, I believe, is a PDF that was an old Word doc that you can see it's going to take a minute to load. And it's going to put it right inside of Schoology. It's not going to open it up in another tab. So those are just a few of the options that you have. As the teacher and the admin of the course, you can choose how students view it. Again, if they wanted to open it inside of Schoology, then they'd be able to want to put it in a new tab. That's fine as well. And it's obviously your preference. I like to open things in a new tab because sometimes a student's here, he might go, start typing in Google and then it takes him out of Schoology. So it's just kind of preference, not only on you, but also on the students. So obviously that's something that you can decide, but it's important to understand the different types of options and ways you can get your things to display for students.